How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. A little emotional doing this video because it's my favorite show for like half of my life growing up. Like it started in 2005, I think I was 15, and then it ended when I was 30. So Supernatural is what I'm talking about. Sorry, I'm not trying to cry. So yeah, it's a show that's really close to me. Don't know why I'm crying. So I made customs of my two favorite characters. We got Dean and we got Sam. It was a lot harder to make Sam just because I had to like paint the head sculpt myself. And then Dean, I just bought the head sculpt and I had to do a little kit bashing to get, I feel like even if I waited to record this, I would probably still cry anyway, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's just how I am. But yeah, so Dean was a lot easier to make. Sam was a little bit harder. I had to paint the head. My girlfriend helped me do the water slides. And so there's a couple other things I want to do with Sam. I need to like change out a couple parts and touch up the head with paint a little bit, try to make it a little bit more to my standards as far as looking the way I want it to. Dean looks amazing. Sam looks amazing. So yeah, let's take a look at my customs and I'll talk about it and I'll break it down, all the stuff that I did. Really sorry for crying. It's silly. I was like, thought I was okay when I was going to start filming this, and as soon as I hit record, I started bawling thinking about Supernatural because it's just, certain things are really important to me, and Supernatural is one of those things. It was, you know, it's always there. Every season you come be like, oh, cool, October, September's coming. New season of Supernatural, and then, you know, they canceled it. I am glad to have Jensen Ackles in The Boys, and then Jared Padalecki's coming back for last season, so that'd be really cool. I'm just stupid. But yeah, let's get into these customs and we'll check out all the stuff I did. As you can see, here are my custom Marvel Legends size Sam and Dean Winchester, and it did take a lot of work to finally get to the point of making this video. Less so for Dean than for Sam. Sam was, you know, wholly my recipe. Like I completely had to build him from the ground up. But Dean right here, as you can see, that lovely head sculpt. I forget who I bought it from, but I will try to link it in my description. So I got that head sculpt off of eBay, and it's beautiful. It looks just like Jensen Ackles. It's amazing. So the body is just the Talos from the Secret Wars, and I had to use a new neck because the head and the neck portrait are attached. So what I did was I took that Tony Stark neck from the Thanos 2-pack, and I had to invert it because the ball peg was on the bottom, and then I had to cut a hole for it to go in there and flip it upside down so that Dean has a neck for this. But as you can see, it's fully articulated and he can go whichever direction, so it worked out really well. And then we'll start on over here with his gun. I guess we've got his 1911, his chrome 1911 with the pearlescent handle. I bought a print, I'll try to link that as well, and I painted that up. And then I've got a machete for him, put some blood on there for vampires. And then I also gave him Hydro Man's brown shoes because Dean has some brown boots, and I put a nice wash on his pants and his shoes and all that to give it kind of a dirtier look. So, you know, Dean was a little bit easier to put together. And like I said, that head sculpt is amazing. Just look at that. Such a great paint job on there. And I had to paint Sam myself, so when you see it, don't be like, oh my god, I'm not as good as this person, obviously. But I am super happy to finally have finished these customs, and I still need to swap Sam's shoulders at some point. But let's take a look at my Sam head sculpt. Like, poor Jared, he doesn't get all the love. He gets head sculpts, but none of them are painted, so I had to paint them myself. And then I let my girlfriend do the water slides because there was no way I was going to do those properly. Like I said, nowhere near as good. Maybe a little bit further, even further away, nowhere near as good as that other head sculpt. Looks kind of cartoony, but I did what I could. My girlfriend did a good job with the water slides. I did give his hair like kind of a wash so that wasn't all one color. If you can see that there's better. And his body is that new Logan from the X-Men, or from the Deadpool and Wolverine wave, and then I gave him the legs because I had painted the legs that he came with, but I gave him the shirtless Wolverine's legs because I used him to make Deadpool and Wolverine shirtless, and I also gave him those boots from those pants, and this jacket is Peter B. Parker, and those shoulders are Agent Jimmy Woo shoulders. And I need to swap them with the Peter B. Parker shoulders because those are too small, and they do work, but it's a hassle to get the other shoulders out, the Peter B. Parker ones. I haven't gotten quite there yet. But you can see, like I said, it does look like Sam. I gave him his moles and everything. That's what those brown spots are. It does need some touch up, but I wanted to get those eyes on there, and hopefully I can like finer detail it later. In there, I did give him the colt. I had to cut this up to make it look more like the colt, but I hand painted it. I put the details on it. Obviously, it doesn't have the pentagram and like the carvings and all that stuff on it, but he also has a bloody machete. And yeah, still a work in progress on Sam. Not quite finished with him, but I really wanted to show you all my customs and get this video out because I've been waiting for so long to finish them, and they're almost there. And you can see that Impala in the background. It's not big enough. It's like I would say it's like a 1/18th scale Impala, which is unfortunate. I don't know if they made a 1/12th scale Impala that looks like baby. But I also have a box of goodies for our two brother hunters. Gosh, I love Supernatural. I missed it so much. It was a big part of my life for half of my life, like 15 years it was running. It started in, when did it start? 2004, 2005, and it ran until 2020. So yeah, 15 years. And I started watching it like the last episode of season 1. So I was like hooked. I was like, oh no, are they going to get continued? And then they had the whole CW, WB thing, and Supernatural came back, and then the rest is history. It's been on for so long, and I miss it dearly. But let's take a look at their little box of goodies that my girlfriend also printed, and then I painted up. So right here, we've got this. I put the pentagram on it. Not my best work. I could have drawn a pentagram, but my paint marker was drying up, so I tried my best, and I did paint this brown, and I gave it a nice wash to make it look like wood. And on the inside, we have all the accessories a hunter would need. Of course, we've got extra hands, but we've got a Molotov cocktail. We've got a hatchet right here. We've got more handguns. 1, 2, let's see how many handguns we have. 3, 4, 5, 6 handguns. So we got a bunch of handguns to go in there. Like I said, we got multiple hands for our hunters so that they can, you know, grab whatever tools they would need, punch whoever they need. We got a little sickle scythe in there. Of course, we got a sawed-off shotgun for that rock salt, or if you want straight-up shells in there. And then we've got some bogus FBI badges for our brothers because, you know, they like to pretend that they're agents of the law to get what they need as far as information and all that stuff. So we got a little hunter's box. Like I said, I wish I could put it in the trunk of this Impala because it's not big enough, but we can take a look at my small Impala. That is still pretty. It looks good. It's my dream car. I would love to have a 67 Chevy Impala, but we have an 83 Ford F-150, so I guess we still have a classic car, but you can see it is the boy's car. It does have their license plate on it, and it does have windshield wipers and all that stuff. It's nice and shiny, and it's definitely a nice die-cast model. It is metal. I would just like a bigger one. Hopefully, whoa. It'd be nice if Ramen Toys made a 1/12 1967 Chevy Impala. I would definitely be all over that. But you can see it rolls. It's got all the bells and whistles, except the doors don't open and the trunk doesn't open. So it's nice to just sit there behind them on the shelf. So I'd say that Sam and Dean are pretty well prepared for almost anything that could come their way as far as hunting goes in my action figure shelf. But here is what I had standing, and these will probably still be up there somewhere next, sorry, they're dusty, to the Impala. So you can see we have Dean there with the first blade. And then we have Sam here. Ah! Oh no. I just knocked this off of the Impala. That's my fault. There we have the smaller Sam and Dean that I have next to my Impala before I finish these customs. And where is, here, just so you can see another comparison real quick. There they are next to Captain, this A doesn't stand for France, America, and Astonishing I Choose You, Wolverine. So yeah, really happy to have finished these customs. So with all that being said, y'all, I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked my customs. If you haven't seen Supernatural, at least give it a chance. There's 15 seasons, so there's bound to be at least a season or two or an episode or two that you like. The first season is really good. The first couple episodes are really, really strong. So if you really enjoy those first couple episodes, you'll probably be hooked for the entire show. It would be nice to eventually get some like 6-inch or even like, I'd even deal with 7-inch figures of Sam and Dean that aren't custom. I know there's like some really expensive older ones. There's like a $900 Dean that's on eBay. It's like a 12-inch scale figure, but that's beside the point. Hope you like my customs. If you like this video, if you want to see more customs and more kit bashes videos like that, hit the like, hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Comment, let me know if you like them, if you have done any customs, what your favorite TV show is, how your day is going. Obviously, I'm having an emotional kind of day. I don't know what's going on. Do all that stuff. Check out the giveaways. We're almost at 3K. I think we're like 15 away to 3K, and then we'll be 500 away from a giveaway. So we're almost there. If you're watching this, you come back and you watch and you see that it doesn't say subscribe, just hit subscribe. And then we'll be giving away a figure, and then before you know it, we'll be giving away another figure. I try to do that when we hit milestones. I try to do a giveaway. So we're doing one at 3.5 and one at 5. So check out those. Keep your head up. Stay brave. Check out Supernatural. I love you. I will see you next time, and bye-bye. Mwah.